Hi gamers, it's time to suffer again! I love Nuzlocke. I'm gonna take another shot at the Elite Four, because, as much as I want to be a little bastard and, like, make myself replay the entire game in order to do it perfectly with no redos or anything, I did get crit killed 4 times within 2 battles. Technically, you know, there were 3 because Grimsley was in the middle there and nothing happened there, but you know. Hi, Morg. We're gonna try it again, so I can possibly move on. I don't mind having to do a radio if I like genuinely lose due to like foolish errors and all that, and like not having a good enough setup. I don't mind that, but still, you know, it's I'm okay with losing a little bit due to bad luck, but that was kind of a lot. I want to watch very much when you're starting D&D. Please enjoy your D&D. I understand. Have fun. And thank you. I am going to need it. Also, part of it too is that we are going to be... Number one, me and Sierra are going to be doing a Soul Link starting on Saturday. I'm not... I don't know about Sierra. I'm not personally holding us to having to finish it before doing Scarlet and Violet. It's mostly just a test run so that we know how to do shit, and Sierra has some experience. But I would like to not be doing 2 at the same time. Life hard, yeah. Yeah, Dark Gem would be pretty good on Life hard. It's not the best stats in the world. Yeah, if I can just get enough damage to take care of Caitlyn without having to worry about anything, that'd be great. Because she wrecked my shit. Which is, you know, standard, but still. Unfortunately, Leopard's defenses are trash. So, anything I can do in terms of either just getting one-hit kills or not dying is kind of really good, actually. So yeah, let's go. I'm gonna get out my info on the Elite Four. We're gonna find out what I can even do. I mean, I have my team planned out, and I think my strategy was solid, aside from held items. That was, like, the one thing I was missing. So that is something I can do. What do we got already? Because I know I had, like, added some before going in. Right, it's just... Do you have the amulet coin? Razor Claw, right. What do I want to do then? Right, spell tag for sure. Well, I probably want to have that on, not my backup option, possible kill. Possible sacrifice. Probably want to put that on Space Jam. Thanks, OneDrive. Good to know that I can try Microsoft 365 Family for free. Fuck off. I don't need you. I love getting ads on my computer. I know I didn't really have a lot. Yeah, Mystic Water for you is probably the best thing I can do for myself. I think that was... Yeah, those are like the only things that I have that are really good. Yeah, let me check where I can find Dark Gems. Because I'm sure I can probably buy them somewhere just because of the expendable nature of them, but... Let's see here. Please load. In Black 2 and White 2. Oh, right, they're in like dust clouds and all that. Yeah, I would have to grind that thing, which is a little annoying. Yeah, I think that unfortunately would just be a pain in the ass. I might be better off just finding good held items that are not immediately expended. Certainly wouldn't be a bad idea, but... Because you have the worst defenses, I think, of anyone. 74, 88. For sure. If I could get, like, a Focus Sash, I know those expend, but, like... Still. Anything like that, really nice. Gear Station... And the Pokemon World Tournament. That better not be a BP thing. It totally is. It's pretty expensive for being something that gets expended when it's used. Or when you actually hit my HP. That's pretty cool. Oh no, it doesn't get expended until Gen 6, apparently. So I guess that's reasonable enough, but it's kind of annoying that there's no way to buy it that isn't through BP. But there's just some, like, held items you can get, like, not through that. Like... Black glasses would be pretty good. Castelia City. Do I have that already? I don't think I do. Because there's a little side quest you can get it from. If I recall. Where is it? On the floor of the alley. Okay. We can do that real quick. Hey, Nobel. Good to see you. Hope your day is going good. Yeah, I don't even remember where the alley is, but we're gonna find out. Castelia City Alley. Go through the sewers. Okay. Only accessible in spring and summer when the sewers are flooded. Which I think it is. It is autumn. Wow, I literally can't get that item right now. Unless I change the time, which I could. It'd be pretty easy. Is there a way to do that in Desmame itself, or am I gonna have to change that on my computer, because that's a little less convenient. Emulation settings? No. Where can I find that? Anything about that? Anything about the date that I could edit? Because you'd think that'd be a thing. I guess I'll search for that. Change date. Ugh. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to do that because it might screw with things. I don't think it would, but like... I want to find out that there's some, like, weird thing in OBS that's, like, gets messed up by that. By doing that while it's, like, recording or whatever. Like I said, I doubt it, but... I guess I'll keep looking. Sucks like I could have gotten this last time. Just like anything that boosts defenses would be amazing. But there's not a lot of options for that. So it's kind of awful. Kind of schnasty. What is even good? Because I just need general, like, stat increase. Either defensive or offensive. Either way. I'm doing pretty good. I suppose I could, like, get a heal on him somehow. Berries are, you know, the most obvious thing, but... Just anything. Any, like... That boy Richie G, hello, hope your day's going well. I am having an interesting time. I'm preparing to do a redo of the Elite Four, because I got critted quite a lot. And it was suffering. But otherwise, pretty alright. It's just like that sometimes. Just trying to figure out what held items I could actually really take advantage of here. I feel like it's a basic option, but just getting any sort of healing items might be the best I can do. Realistically. That might be just like as much as I can get going. It just sucks that I don't really have much in the way of health items in general. Really didn't get any through the playthrough in general. It's not great. Actually, there's plenty that like give a boost to fighting type moves. Expert belt could be good if it's like reasonably accessible. Drip fail. Because I mean that is 90% of what I'm doing. He's going for super effective moves. And the boost is always good. Let's see then. If we can find where that is. A gift. Okay. Ah, wrong menu. I was already there. Fail it is. It's apparently a gift. It doesn't clarify where I get it. Which is very cool. I'm glad I don't have to spend money for it. There's also the shell bell you can get here, which is pretty nice. Air balloon. Actually, having air balloon for Columbo could be, well, yeah, no, actually, that could be pretty good. I might just do that, actually. Because if it can survive, like, one earthquake or whatever, that's really nice. Also, how does that work? Is it, like, any move that pops it? Oh, no, it just stays. Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. That in-depth effect listing on the item decks in Cerebi was, not actually that in-depth. Yeah, once Soul Eater is hit, the item will burst. Yeah, it could be good to have on hand, for sure. Apparently the gifts were originally from the market in black and white. So, hopefully. Incense also possibly useful. Yeah, this is really nice, actually. What do we need specifically? Dark, steel, or flying, depending. Probably more so flying. Fighting! Hey, Squids! Welcome. Good to see you. Space Jam's perfectly fine. Yeah, it's okay. It's mostly fighting, flying, and dark that we really want here. If I can afford it. Wow, I sure can't. I might actually be able to sell shit for that, though, so. Right, there's only a couple types that are covered by that, and it's none of the ones I actually need. Oh, incense. Oh, for sure, Moo Moo Milk. That's exactly what I need. Hey, there we go. Expert belt, baby. You got anything? Anything interesting, at least? Nuzlocking? Hell yeah, we are. This would be pretty nice. This would be pretty nice to have. Yeah, you know what? We're going with Energy Root. Because I'm pretty sure, since it's like a natural item, they do use that. It does work as a held item. I think that's like half the point. I do not play any VGC. I've been like half considering getting into it, but I've done that like I do that every couple of generations. I'm like, oh, that'd be fun, and then somehow shit brain things happen, and I do not. Maybe Gen 9. Maybe Gen 9. We'll see. But that does mean that I know nothing, and I am a little clown. Which is very convenient for a Nuzlocke. You know, there's no game knowledge required. I mean, I'm already being a nasty little cheater. Why do I keep exiting out of this? Like, yep, I got all my items. Start of Agenda's the best time to start. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Because, of course, I was, like, considering trying out, like, even just Smoke On for Gen 8, just to, like, try it out. I probably still will. But, even just finding resources on, like, where to start is, not great. There is so little that's, like, easily accessible. It's kind of wild. And I, like, looked all over and was like, here's the guide for Gen 6. Like, uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's exactly what I need. You've read my mind. But still. Ooh, please do. Because I know that I will forget to look at that if I just, like, tell myself to look it up later. So yeah, that'd be appreciated. Expert belt for... probably Riverdale, yeah. Because I'm not looking for survivability off of Riverdale in the first place. Meanwhile, energy root. No, I don't want to use that. Certainly not. Who do I care more about giving? I mean, Tree is probably gonna be my tank most of the time. Who do I want to increase special defense? Probably also Tree, in case of, because, like, the moves that are super effective on Skarmory are, like, Electric type, Fire type, all that kind of stuff, so. I'm pretty sure, one of the Pokemon that I am potentially using Tree against has Flamethrower, and I'm just gonna have to deal with that. DM here or Discord? Discord would probably be easier for me to actually remember to check, because I do not check any of my notifications on Twitch. I might have it blocked for quote-unquote strangers. Well, actually, we follow each other, so that'd probably work out fine, but whatever, still. I'm pretty sure I still have DMs from strangers open for, the Calyrex Game Corner Discord. Also, me over here not even using this before the last time I tried the Elite Four and got fucking bodied. I think, yeah, Riverdale is gonna be the one who's like, I'm gonna end up in most situations where I need to get a hit in, or else. And fast. Yeah, I'm gonna double check stats, obviously, first, but... Obviously, anyone can benefit from speed, but... Well, but it's not like... It's not gonna be outspeeding most Pokemon anyway. It'd probably make more sense to do it with someone who has more middling speed. Like these two. I'm gonna say Fate Zero is the best chance of, like, actually benefiting from a speed boost. Actually, potentially, outspeeding based on just that. So. All in one. From there. Who needs a boost to special attack? Is the question. Thank you, thank you. I will do some reading after stream then. Whose special attack is only slightly stinky? Who actually uses it? Yeah, I think that's gonna be Lamp Oil. Lamp Oil, over here. It actually uses its special attack stat, and it's, like, not the greatest. Solid, but still. Defense. Who here is actually going to be worrying about defense? Probably mostly Fate Zero because fighting types, but it's also not like I'm going to be sending out Fate Zero against fighting types, so it's... You know. And your defense is real good. So, there's that as well. You have to worry about, well, dark types, but I'm not going to be sending... Well, the problem with dark types is a lot of Pokemon that aren't dark types have dark type moves. So it comes up a lot when you're not expecting it to. I'm going to be looking at movesets, obviously, but still. Well, if I can patch up Riverdale's defenses a bit, even if I'm not expecting Riverdale to tank, it's still a good idea. She needs it. For sure. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna do that. I'm not sure, like, how many of these are needed for it to actually be, you know, effective. it's probably like 4, but we're not gonna worry about that because I don't want to think through it that hard. See, the problem is that Riverdale's the one I'm worried about, like, mostly, because she needs to get kills or else she's fucked. Especially considering the way that Caitlyn tends to be. She's such a nightmare. Well, that'll probably be pretty good. Probably. Maybe. I'm gonna assume that I'm fine. Because confidence is the first step. Confidence is the first step when going into the Elite Four for the second time in the same run. My problem is I'm such a stubborn little bastard that I never allow myself to do this kind of shit. I'm like, no, I have to get through all of it in one go, or else it doesn't count. It's only extreme situations like getting critted 4 times in the same battle where I'm like, you know, maybe actually. Maybe a little leniency. Well, 2 in 2 different battles. It's still... 4 crit kills overall in Elite Four is a bit... It's a bit mean to me. Okay, now to actually bring up the teams. I'm sure I have it opened in another tab and I just don't see it, but you know. That's fine. I sure do. And as always, I'm going to be starting with Chantal because good adventurers go left. And who do I want to lead with? Because I know, like, aside from the crit kill, which should have been avoidable, it went basically fine last time. Hell yeah, squids. I had to, it's too easy. It's between Riverdale and Fate Zero for most of this, because Riverdale obviously has the stab on Dark-type moves. And Fate Zero actually is able to survive. So it's Cofagrigus has Grass Knot, which I should check the power of against the 2 of them, because I know it's going to be dealing a decent amount of damage to Fate. Because Statland big. Yeah, let's look up those weights real fast. So I have the chart up right now. Lipard. It is 82.7 pounds and will be taking 60 power worth of damage from Grass Knot if it goes for that. Meanwhile, Statland... Dear God. Bulbapedia, please. Normal website that loads fine. We're 34.5 pounds and it's gonna take the equivalent of 80 power. It's enough of a difference. It's only 20 power, but it's enough that I'm, yeah, you know, I think Riverdale can take a 60 power, no stab, not very effective, standard effectiveness attack. I would hope, or else she's kind of just entirely useless. Much as I love her. Right, also, she's immune to Psychic, which is the other big annoying thing that Cofagrigus has. Yeah, I think it'd be better to save Fate Zero. I am allowing myself items in battles, so it's not like I can't heal, but... The other big thing... Well, Golurk has Shadow Punch as the big punchy move, which obviously Fate will be immune to. It's just the power of Brick Break, which is annoying and is gonna get... Oh, it doesn't get a boost from the ability, duh. But it is super effective. And it... What's the power on that? 75, right. I always expect it to be lower power for some reason. Like 60. I'm not sure what it is. There's probably just another move that I'm getting it confused with. Stoutland is so good for, like, just Gen 5 Nuzlocke in general. It's because the bulk and being a normal type. But, she's for sure prepared for that. We're gonna see what you do. What is the best option here? I'm pretty sure it's Night Slash, because, yeah, 70. Oh, wait, yeah, right. Sucker Punch is 80 power. It sucks because I'm gonna have to, like, restore PP a lot. I'm gonna say we'll do this, and if it's dealing just a shit ton of damage, we'll use the extra power to just... Hey, I deserve this so bad for how wrong the last run did me. A crit kill for me, please. Golurk, immediately. I mean, alright. I'll take it. Golurk, what do you have that's super effective against... Well, Brick Break. Also super effective against the Dark type. And, well, I might be able to trust that Fate Zero could survive that. I'm not going to trust that Riverdale could. So... I think the Lamp Oil might actually be the best option. Because it's super effective with Water type against the ground. Immune to Brick... no, never mind. Shadow Punch, duh. How could I be so foolish? Yeah, this is the problem I ran into the first time, is that Golurk has solutions for everyone on my team. Basically. Fighting type to deal with Riverdale and Fate Zero, I was about to say Dark type. Ghost type to deal with Lamp Oil and Space Jam. Again, fighting type for Columbo as well. Forgot about it. Off break for the Sugan alert for a little bit? Hell yeah. Thank you. And then nothing in particular for Tree, per se. Tree is immune to Earthquake and takes neutral damage from... Not everything else. Heavy Slam also not very effective. But the fact that Tree is like less defensive in general is a little worrying. But being immune to Earthquake is probably as good as it's gonna get. Has Night Slash. I think that's about as good as we're gonna get it with Golurk. Golurk just too good. I just don't want to be putting myself up against a potentially super effective hit. Normally, I might be able to trust Fate against a super effective hit just because Stoutland has so much bulk in general. But when it's a 75 power, I don't know. Especially coming from Golurk. I should have done this before attacking, but I'm gonna double check the weaknesses here. That is good. That's good. Neutral damage from that is not too bad. It doesn't get stab on it, because although it really looks like it should be part fighting type, it isn't. It's not like I was confused on that front, but it is something that gets me every time. Yeah, okay. For sure gonna be the best option to just keep doing that. Nothing else is super effective. It's, yeah. I mean, Fly is neutral, but it only gets stabbed, so, you know. As good of an advantage as that is over Night Slash in other situations, it's not great here. And besides, if I was looking for stab, I'd just do Sealing anyway. Thank God. Biggest problem, taken care of. I say biggest problem, and I'm immediately, like, remembering that there's other concerns here, like, oh, I don't know, Fire Blast on Chandelure. Acrobatics on Driplim. Chandelure, though. Lamp Oil tempts me a lot, because it is going to take a super effective hit from Shadow Ball, but Surf, though, and it's not the most important member of my team. But Energy Ball, Fire Blast, Psychic, Shadow Ball, yeah, I think Fate Zero here is going to be the best option. Yeah. Tank's basically everything it can, like, do in general. Not, like, resistant to anything, obviously immune to Shadow Ball, but Fire Blast is still going to be beefy, but that's just going to be how it is. Lamp Oil would have been resistant to that, but that's in exchange for being weak to one of its attacks that it has stab on. That's not great. Also, crunch. No crit, no crit, no crit, no crit, no crit. Whoa, the burn sucks so bad. Oh, okay. What was I talking about? This is the biggest problem. The problem is that could be a low roll. And if it gets another burn... What's the chance on burn for Fire Blast? Because it's like, what, 10, 20%? 10%. So it... If they'd had enough health after that hit, that a high roll shouldn't be too big of a deal, and Fire Blast only has 5 PV. It's gonna be a gamble already. I think this is kind of my only option, though. Because, like, what can you do against Fire Blast, really? Especially with stab and everything. It doesn't have, like, an ability that... Oh, it has Flame Body, so that's gonna be a little... interesting. Yeah, 30% chance of burn. One hit with a physical attack. So that's a little... bit of a problem. Also, the fact that you use Psychic there, of all things. I mean, it's obviously a good move to use against Stoutland, just because it's, you know, they are especially bulky, but Psychic always hits, you know. It's good. Yeah, it's good. But I think I might just have to stall out the Fire Blast. Because if I just, like, try and attack right now, it's not going to kill, most likely. It's also faster. So. And I don't really have any good switch options here. It's just going to be, like, a little panic-inducing every single time. Which is fine for, my heart health. Probably. I don't have any pre-existing issues, so, I'm just gonna get one now. Going forward. It does seem to be, I wish I'd kept track of how much HP she had after the first hit. Just so I could remember. Because, what is burn? It's like, an 8th and a 16th? I'm not good at, like, just, like, judging that low of a fraction. Just off, you know, taking a gander. I think that was about an 8th. Maybe I am busted. I'm good at math. 15! Okay, that's the high roll. That would definitely kill with a burn. Which is motivating. That is number 3, I believe. Number 4? Oh god. I should know that. Yeah, I think that was number 4. I was counting as 3 because it was the 3rd one since I started surviving as best I can. Ugh. Wow, that's gonna be annoying if I end up fucking that up. Probably not just use a super potion. Or no, super potion is 50. Yeah, that's not worth it. Not worth the gamble. Oh, the miss though. But now I don't want to try and hit because if it does have another Fire Blast, which it probably does. Bit of an issue. Oh, you know what? I'll Odor Sleuth. Not that... These are all physical. These are all physical. These are all physical. Yeah, there wouldn't be any benefit, would there? If I have any, like, battle items here, I'll probably have a couple. Dire hit? I mean... I just don't want to waste it, you know? Because I think it has. Shoot. I should have been keeping closer count. This is how I lose. Sometimes I wish you could slip your Pokemon an item mid-battle. I know that'd be busted as all shit. And they would be terrible for any reasonably competitive context. But, like, in this very moment, I wish I could be like, hey, instead of that, like, Razor Claw or whatever I handed you, could you just hold on to this berry for a bit? Just, like, real quick. If I could have one selfish thing. I'm not gonna find a moment to use the Dire Hit. I know I'm not. Hi, Mateo. You going for the Energy Ball? I think if it goes one more move that isn't, Fire Blast, I can reliably say that it's not going to. It seems like it's a 50-50 between, Fire Blast and anything else right now. Which is weird, because Fire Blast is clearly doing the most damage, but I guess. Oh, you know what? It kept going for the other moves because they would get a kill after Fire Blast. I'm gonna heal one more time and pray for a lower roll. I think I'm fine. But the problem is that I think I'm fine. And I don't know that I'm fine to take another hit. So 98 that time. That's better. Yeah, I think I can say pretty reliably. No more Fire Blast. I knew it was gonna go down to red and it would be fine, but boy, does that not make it feel better. I'm almost fine with the fact that it has a Citrus Berry, because this means she won't heal. Aside from the Citrus Berry. She won't heal past the point that I can, you know, not still kill with one hit. I also wasn't even thinking about Flame Body in that moment. That possibly could have... Well, 29 is too much, I think, to be an 8th. Goddamn, critical hit. Good to know you can take that, at least from Energy Ball. Probably can take that from Psychic as well, judging by that damage, because they were close-ish in damage. Low roll? It doesn't really matter in this case, but... nerve-wracking as shit. Oh no! You're kidding! That was on me for sure, going for the hit with the load. Oh my god, with the high roll. That was on me for sure. I hate that though. I know it's a high odds roll for. That's nasty. That's bad. That's real bad. Already, first try. First Elite Four. Okay. Okay. My tank! Down. Okay, yeah, that's on me. That's for sure on me. I can't blame anyone. But it sucks. It sucks for sure. I think Riverdale's gonna be the best bet against Drifblim. Just in terms of getting it out of here as fast as possible without taking super effective damage from anything it's got, because she will be immune to Psychic, Thunderbolt, only Psychic, and won't be taking super effective damage from anything else, is what I was trying to say. Oh, I should have just waited for like a miss or something. Night Slash. I don't think I'm gonna get a one-hit kill no matter what I do. Which is why I might have used Assurance in that moment, but... Oh, unless... Yeah, Aftermath, that's fine. I remember now, because of course I did all this last week, but I'm gonna say again, I always expect Aftermath to do way more damage. Like, has it changed? And that's what I'm thinking of? Like, was it worse initially? Oh no, it's always been a quarter. You know what? I think I just expect a quarter to be more health than that. Somehow. It's like, it's a big number, but I expect it to be bigger. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's because I'm very smart. Okay, no stupid mistakes like that ever again. On the upside, positive part of this is that that is the only time I have to worry about that kind of thing happening in this entire battle. Because no one else, I believe, has any sort of, like, damage after you hit. Or, you know, status effect if you hit that mute. Anything like that. As far as I remember, I don't think that's the case. It sucks for sure, because, big fucking tank. Not super effective against anything else except for, obviously, Caitlyn, which is a bit of an issue. But I have options for her. But, you know, I have 2 ghosts, I have another dark type. Another dark type, I say, as if Fate was a dark type. You know, you get it. I'm gonna just do the same thing as I did last time, where I just swap in Columbo here, and, Swords Dance first try. I keep saying that. First, Sword Dance for the first team member for his life part, and then just one hit. Ideally. Yeah, it's looking great already. It sucks so bad because, like, knowing your tank can take a hit and survive, you know, take 2 hits even and, like, survive that so you can get that last attack in and kill, but they might get fucked up by just, like, bad luck is... Ugh. I think ultimately it was not a gamble that I had to take. Obviously, I could have waited for a lower roll, waited for a miss, that kind of deal, but I think even with a lower damage roll, it still could have killed. I'm not gonna, you know, go and run the numbers right now, but 8th health is like a solid chunk. It did a lot. I think one more Sword Stance and we'll be fine. Didn't have to happen. I definitely could have avoided it by being smarter, but... for what it is. I'll take 1 death instead of 2 on her, so, you know. That's something small. I suppose if I was gonna heal, I probably could have stacked 1 more on there, but eh. Honestly, I'm surprised at even 20 damage coming from that. Crocodile, do I have anything to worry about with you? Earthquake. I think that this is what happened last time, and I was able to get away with it, even with Intimidate, based off speed. I don't like making gambles like this, for sure. It sucks. But I know it's worked in the past. I just don't know for sure that this is as many Sword Stances as I did last time. But it's also a lot of Sword Stance. Yeah, okay. Crit, too. You know, I don't know if that would have worked without the crit, but I'll take it. I will take it for sure. Brick Bake, which is also worrying, but also... I don't think Scrafty's defenses are that amazing. Wow, I disconnected for a sec, which is very cool. I'm glad it was brief, seemingly. Yeah, I'll make to switch out for the one that's quadruple weak to biting. For sure. That's the moment. Hey. Nasty. See, if I just ramble to myself throughout the entire battle, I will be guaranteed to win. Especially if I'm forgiving myself for a mistake that is totally on me. if I don't get any other deaths throughout the entire deal, I think we're good. I think we're good for Iris. I think I could do Iris without my Stoutland. It's gonna suck. I think I could do it. Because while she's such a good tank, I wasn't particularly relying on her for anything, I don't believe. Next up, Caitlyn. Always a problem. Leading with Musharna, who mostly just has Yawn to worry about. It doesn't even have any Psychic type moves, which is kind of wild. Is Dream Eater Psychic? Or was that Ghost? No, that's Psychic. Okay. Not that I have to worry about it if I just, you know, dodge the sleep. I think... I think it would make sense to start with Riverdale, and then if I, you know, deal with her getting put to sleep, you know, by doing 2 hits in a row and then, you know, taking the Yawn as Musharna faints, then I could switch to either of my Ghost types, really, for Reuniclus, Sigilyph, and Gothitelle. I don't really have to switch anywhere in there unless something bad happens. Well, Sigilyph does have Shadow Ball, which is a bit of an issue. You know what might be a good idea, actually? I mean, what did I have on you? I had the Expert Belt on Riverdale, right? Yeah. I don't know why I switched screens there. Actually, you know... giving that to Lampoil, who's not going to be using water-type attacks here, that could be the move. Yeah, because immunity to fighting as well is pretty nice. I suppose that'd be the case regardless of who I switch to off of Riverdale, but still. Yeah, I think that might be the thing. Let's do it. As long as I have the right type of berry, which I might not. I sure don't. You know what? In that case, I think starting with Lampoil to take care of Musharna, swapping into Space Jam for Reuniclus, into Riverdale for Sigilyph, and then Gothitelle, because Gothitelle also has Shadow Ball. That's gonna be the way to do it. A lot of swapping, but that's fine. Ideal, honestly. Don't have to worry as much about healing. Just be kinder to me than last time. Knock on wood. That crit kill. I forget what it was specifically that happened on, but it was, bad. Why do you have so few Shadow Balls left? Did I... When did that happen? That's fine, I guess. It's not like that's what I'm relying on you for. I am for this battle, but, you know. Defense, okay. I guess that'll be an issue for Riverdale, actually, if that hasn't worn off by the time we get to Sigilyph. Perfect timing. Oh, girl. I mean, I guess this is fine. Actually, this is pretty ideal, because if she doesn't have her healing item, and I get a, you know, an awakening in here before she can use her attack, this wastes a turn for her. Wastes a turn of Reflect. And allows me to get away with still having Lampoil up and ready. That's actually pretty good. I'm grateful they only have 1 heal. Well. Reflect wore off. Looking at that, probably would have worn off before we got to Sigilyph anyway, but I'll take what I can get, you know. just in case I have to swap to Riverdale. I hope not for Reuniclus. Gothitelle. Okay, that actually would have been an issue then. I don't know why I keep expecting them to go in order when I know from however much experience I have at this so far that they do not do that ever. They love to send out their aces like first thing. First switch anyway. Anything that you have to worry about? Not really, in particular. Psychic Shadow Balls, Thunderbolt, Calm Mind. Pretty strong in general, though, so... if I can take care of you real fast, I'll take that. Citrus Berry as well, which is a little annoying, but, high special attack stats, so this could suck. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Please switch to Reuniclus so I have a chance to heal. There we go. Space Jam it is. Is there any reason why I wouldn't want to take this opportunity to heal right now? Not in particular. Psychic Energy Ball, Focus Blast, Recover. It's pretty alright. It's pretty alright to heal right now. You only need 50, right? No. Not at all, no. Probably would be fine with that much, but I'm not going to trust that. And I hope you don't do so much damage that I regret this. Ugh. I could try for a lower damage roll here. I just don't know who's going to be faster. I think Reuniclus is... Actually, I have no idea. I know I knew this before. Yeah, right, slow. Okay. I just knew that Reuniclus' speed was not what I was expecting the first time that happened to come up. I think I'd just been expecting Reuniclus to be... I knew that it would be slow, but not to that extent. It makes sense, though. This seems to be, like, middling damage roll. Ooh. I don't like that at all. You know what actually might be a good idea? How does Focus Blast work again? Because I know there's some, like, you know, focus element. Oh no, there is not. There's nothing like that at all, actually. 70 accuracy. That is not a gamble I'm willing to take. I think my best odds here are going to be going for low damage roll on this and then just go for it. Because you're going to keep using Psychic. I think that's about as good as it's going to get. What is Coppergrigus' speed? Because I can't imagine it's great. But it's probably higher. I know I've checked this before for sure, but... Dear God. SarahB.net, please. You can do better than this. Your load times... It is literally exactly the same. I don't like that at all. That sucks real bad. Who has higher special defense? Because I know yours is, like, not awful. Yeah, yours actually is really good. The fact that you're taking this much damage from Psychic still is, more than a little concerning. You know what might be... Ooh, this is gonna be funky. It's gonna be funky. I'm gonna go for Riverdale to be immune to Psychic and then switch into... Lampoil, who I'm gonna hope will wake up. I don't think nearly enough turns have passed, but depending on the roll here. I think there's like a minimum for sleep. Like 3 turns, something like that. nearly equivalent special defense. Oh, you know what? Actually, what I could do right now, because Lamp Oil almost certainly, I hope, isn't gonna get killed by a single Psychic. I should at least make it so that I can swap back in. Oh god. Oh, that's fine, actually. That's unbelievably actually fine. I forgot about Energy Ball. I suppose it doesn't have stab on that. It's not the most amazing grass type move. It's good, but you know. Yeah, what's the power on that actually? Because I remember it's like solid enough, but 80 power. Oh, it's actually higher than I expected. That's just that high special defense coming into effect. Right, you have Protect. I could use that. It's not going to be useful because Psychic has like enough PP that it's not really a useful strategy. But I mean, I could go for the Wombo combo, but I don't think that's really useful. Yeah, I think he could reasonably survive one more Psychic on top of that damage. So there is that. I think the best option is to go for a Shadow Ball with that spell tag on and hope that it kills. Or ideally drop special defense, so, you know. Because I think she still has her heal. I suppose Burn would have been a good idea just on terms of... Ooh, hey, it actually happened. I wasn't expecting that. Burn would have been a good idea in terms of just making sure that she was taking some damage. Space Jam is slower, though, which is unfortunate. Unless my brain just did a little funny switcheroo because I wasn't paying attention. Hey, it would have been funny if that actually didn't do that much damage, you know? I think that would have been real funny. We're gonna do a little funkiness again. Because I think that's just the best way to do this in general. Best way to handle this whole situation. Is there anyone who could actually be able to take a Focus Blast? I don't think so. It's just too good of a move. I think the best option here is to... Yeah, because Riverdale's at full health. There is no way that she's not going to go for a Focus Blast. Not that this is especially useful. But it does take away a Focus Blast. That is 2 so far, I believe. Should be. 2 out of 5. That is also an option. Yeah. I think that actually might be the best way to go here. Just waste all the Focus Blast and then switch into Riverdale. I guess Riverdale would already be out at that point. You know what I mean. That's 3. That's 3 out of 5. After this, anyway. I could go for the full heal since we know that Energy Ball isn't even gonna do half... It does relatively close to half health. It probably could do half health with the higher roll, which sucks, but... The name of the game here is... Oh, well, Riverdale's gonna take a hit from Energy Ball, which is fine. Should be able to survive that, but... Yeah, well, this is a hard switch, actually. Yeah, I probably should have gone for Space Jam. So that is a bit more guaranteed. I think... I'm gonna trust that Riverdale can take a single hit from Energy Ball. Because I think, for as bad as their defenses are, neutral hit, no stab, is still basically... I mean, shit, I'll take that. You got lower special defense, so you know. Nice thing about switching to Riverdale is, like, well, normally this kind of strategy is super... Also, 4 out of 5. This sort of strategy is super iffy in general. Oh, no, I wouldn't be on Riverdale when I switch back out of Focus Blast, like I said earlier. I'm stupid. Anyway, it's usually iffy. We can guarantee that she will never use Psychic against Riverdale or Focus Blast against Space Jam or Lamp Oil. So it's virtually guaranteed to work. Virtually, I say. Energy Ball, you know, is a thing. But again, Riverdale is fine with that. And ain't no way in hell that you're not going to use Focus Blast. Yeah, here we go. Now here's the problem. Could use Energy Ball, because you have decided that you do want to do that. And one more of those could kill Riverdale with a better roll. Other possibility here is Psychic, which I don't want to put it, well, actually, Tree would be pretty much fine here, depending on special defense. Not the worst in the world. Wouldn't necessarily want to take a Psychic, though. This is rough. This is definitely a little concerning. Just a bit. And what other... Well, what's annoying is knowing that Energy Ball takes a good chunk of Riverdale's health. And can 2-hit KO here. Because that means that Riverdale is less of a guaranteed, you know, solution. Even considering... Do you still have Mystic Pot? Did I actually do the switch? Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, I decided not to do that. Right, because I didn't have a, barrier to awaken with. I always forget which one that was, but, this sucks, gang. For as much as I love Reuniclus, I hate Reuniclus. Fighting Reuniclus sucks, because it's too good. I question the use of Energy Ball, but it does a fair amount of damage, so, you know, I guess it makes sense. It shouldn't kill from here. Will-O-Wisp. This is the time. Again, I don't... How much PP does Psychic have? Because I don't think I would have wasted all of that, but I guess it's possible. Only 10. Might actually be out. I don't want to, you know, trust that, but it's totally possible. It would make a lot of sense. Especially if it's going for Energy Ball from full health. Not in this case, obviously, but... I don't like that. I don't like that you just did that. I forgot that Energy Ball could lower its special defense. I think this is time to switch to Tree. So if you're just gonna continue to use Energy Ball, Tree should take an incoming hit and then we can clear the special defense debuff. Because that's what, quarter effectiveness? Yeah. Now the question is, what are you gonna use against Tree? Because if it continues to use Energy Ball, then that basically confirms that, It's out of Psychic. It's out. Salt tactics against Elite Four suck, but I mean, what are you gonna do? They suck because they're boring, you know? And also, you got a limited amount of items. I obviously have a shit ton of potions, but it's still not fun. But when I lose a Pokemon and, you know, my best tank in the first go around, also, special defense debuff again, because of course. Ugh. If it weren't for the fact that, I can't guarantee that another energy ball wouldn't kill, especially with potential crit, I would go for it. I would go for it for sure. Also, the slower speed, well, you're also really high health. Ugh. Point is, it sucks. It sucks that it happened again. What's the odds on that? Effect rate. See, everybody doesn't know. Let's see if, let's see if Bubblepedia knows. Although, if that's the only move you got, this actually is probably the best option. I mean, sure, go for it. Let's see, what's the odds of that? What are we working with here? 10% chance. Okay. No accounting for bad luck, but it's something. I had the crit, though. And what's recover? Oh, you know what? It actually does make a lot of sense that's going for recover, because it can't do much damage. So stall tactics. Even though it, was at decent health the first time I used it. 10 PP. 10 PP on recover. Not the worst thing in the world to outlast, but it's a little annoying, for sure. That's like 3 uses so far, I believe. 3 or 4. I think I might have used it earlier. I don't think I'm really gonna need Night Slash it for anything else. I'm not too worried about running down the PP on that. Possibly something that is on Iris' team, but I don't think so. I don't think she has anything that's weak to that. Watch it die to burn. I just think it'd be funny. Oh, wait, yeah. I've been seeing every single turn that's not taking burn damage because of, fuck's the name of its ability? Magic Guard. I was thinking Wonder Guard, and I was like, no, that's not right. That's Shedinja. Still, the attack debuff, which is definitely... It definitely matters. If only I could have gotten up Hex. But it just wasn't safe. This would be a good time to heal everyone, actually. I'm not sure why I haven't been doing that. Almost ran out of that opportunity. Okay. This would be the time to get the kill if I really wanted it. But I don't want it more than I want to heal. So that's whatever. I can't complain about stall tactics since I'm using stall tactics. But it does suck. Like, I'm glad she doesn't know that she can switch. I'm glad the AI doesn't do that in this game. But, I think they do that, like, if they literally cannot do anything. But I think they're, like, a little too stringent about it, so it tends to not happen. You have struggle now. Oh, I have gone too far. I guess there's nothing stopping me from just continuing to heal myself. Get Tree up to full health, too. I mean, why not, I guess. Gonna be, you know... gonna get damage this turn, but that's fine. Struggle doesn't do that much. Yeah, 6 damage. I want to say Struggle is typeless as well, so... The miss. Yeah, sure. At this point, you're allowed that. I'm gonna let you have it. Hey, I'll take the level up. Take the early level up for this, for sure. Sigilif, I definitely don't want to have Tree out against, because that's Thunderbolt. Probably should have used an Awakening, but that's fine. Who's gonna be good against Sigilif? Psychic Shadow Ball, Ice Beam, Air Slash. Oh, I'm not gonna want to use Lane Ball anyway, because Shadow Ball. What does Wonder Skin do again? Makes non-damaging moves that are targeted at this Pokemon have the accuracy of 50%. So basically, I don't need to care unless I really want to do accuracy nonsense with Sand Attack, which I don't. Because look at that damage. Ooh, okay. Do you have anything that gets priority? No, you do not. I guess if I was worried about that, I could have just used, my own priority move that I for sure have. Hey, I'll take 4 deaths going down to 1 for the first 3 members of the Elite Four. It still sucks, but it's better. I can actually believe that I could win this time, instead of feeling completely hopeless. Don't forget to awaken. Oh boy. Especially going up against the, fighting type Elite Four next. Probably gonna want my, ghost types to be up and ready. Do I want to heal that last little chunk of HP? I wish I had, like, an Oran Berry so it'd feel like less of a waste, but... yeah, I'll use the Super Potion. Not like I'm gonna be using those in battle. I guess I literally just did, but, you know. And is there any move that I want to restore PP on? Because I know I'm low on a lot of them. For whatever reason, Lamp Oil was one of those. Not sure what happened there, if I just didn't... I would have for sure gone to the Pokemon Center before this, so that's funky. I do want you to have Shadow Ball. Not necessarily for Marshall, obviously, but... yeah, Night Slash, whatever. But, aside from those two specifically... yeah, just having Ghost Type as an option. I mean... is that useful against anything that Iris has? Because that'd be the only thing. Actually, not really. Nothing she has is weak to Ghost type, so I guess that's fine. If I need Stab, I've got that through Surf and all that, so... who am I going to send out first against Marshall? Because he starts with Throw, who has Storm Throw, Bulldoze, Rock Tomb, and Payback. What the fuck does Storm Throw do again? Always results in a critical, so it's effectively 80 power. It's base 40, but that doesn't matter. Bulldoze, which is ground type, of course. Rock Tomb is, you know, always going to be an option, especially against my flying type, who I'd otherwise be using. And if the user moves after the target, speed is doubled on Payback. Right, that's the issue with using my ghost types here. Not the best situation. If I have a very slow ghost, which I do. Not you, obviously, but... oh, yep! Throw is in fact faster than Space Jam. It'll still be super effective. It will still be super effective, but it is base power 50. And Space Jam is bulky as all shit. The only problem is it's guaranteed to use that move, so... it's a little bit of an issue. But, it will remove Guts, which means I can Will-O-Wisp into Hex. Which is a pretty good combo. I think that honestly is probably the best option I've got, because a lot of my Pokemon here are weak to basically everything they have. Riverdale's obviously weak to Fighting type. Blampoil, it's weak to Payback. Obviously, so is Space Jam. Tree is weak to Rock type. They don't have Stab on that, but it's still going to be annoying, and I don't want to deal with that. Especially considering Tree is going to be essential for everything else. Yeah, Rock Tomb, let's see here. That's 50 power. And you have really good defense. Oh, you also have Sturdy. You know what? I think that's going to be the best option, actually. Yeah, we're going to have to go with that. It's like worst case scenario, you proc Sturdy. So we're fine. Rock Tomb isn't the worst. It's Rock Slide that's going to be an issue. So if I can save any of my options that are, you know, still good, that aren't weak to Rock type for, you know, Rock Slide and also Stone Edge, that's going to be the ticket. That can't be, like, good for his health to slam down like that. You know, something about that. Something about the velocity and sudden stop, like, that's never a good idea. Although it kind of does bounce a bit, so I guess. It's got a little shock absorption in there. Seems dizzying, though. Anyhow. Specs would be nice. I just don't necessarily want to do that when I'm worrying about super effective damage, even if it's 50 power. Because if it doesn't kill in one hit... Wow, okay, I knew it wasn't going to do much, but... Okay. The critical hit worried me for a little bit, but then I remembered that's how Storm Throw works. As I just read. Glad to get rid of that. Mienshao, that's not too surprising. High jump kick, U-turn, bounce, and retaliate. Nothing in particular that is worrying for Tree, so I think I'll keep her out. I'll heal, just in case. Because high jump kick is still, you know, terrifying. That's what, yeah, 90 accuracy? Good. We're gonna see how much damage that does. Because that, I think, is gonna be what he goes for. It's so close to being able to heal with the Super Potion, which is a little annoying. I have plenty of Hyper Potions, so it's fine, but... Ugh. Oh, we can have some fun. Oh, we can have so much fun with you, Marshall. Never mind, we can't have any fun at all. So, it is interesting that he's going for bounce of all things. It should be not very... I think it's not very effective. If I just keep using it, we're just gonna keep missing, obviously, so I need to take a turn, heal, then go from there. I hope it misses. That'd be... Do it again? Hey, I'll take that. I don't know why you only use that now, but sure. I don't like that that happened. I'm gonna be honest. What happened? Oh, I think the speed just like fucks it up completely. I guess it should. Cause we used it on the same turn, so it used its move first. Then treat it. But why did it immediately? Ah, it's fine. I guess that's just how it calculates out the accuracy. If it's not available to be hit right that turn, maybe it's just like, that doesn't work. You fucking clown. What's the accuracy on bounce? Not that it does that much damage, obviously, but it's out of 85. 85 accuracy. Chance of missing. 15% is not the worst thing in the world. Obviously, I'm not expecting it to happen, but like, it's not the worst thing. I really want to. I really want him to just use high jump kick and miss again because it's so funny. You know what I could do? Bait that shit. If it does use bounce, that's not a big deal. And actually, does he have anything that's good against ghost types on you? No. Well, retaliate. Is that dark type? Or is that fighting type? Normal type. Oh, this is the time. Come on, Space Jam, let's fuck him up. Let's slam him. I want you to do that so bad. You're so boring, Marshall. Why are you so boring? That sucks. Aw, of course he proc paralysis this turn. What's Regenerator do again? Not that it matters anymore, obviously, but just to see what I potentially save myself from. I know I checked this the last time, and then when it switches out of battle, its HP is restored. Okay, not something that really would matter. Sock, I believe, does have an actually threatening dark type attack. Yeah, payback. Oh no, right, because it's only it would still be super effective, so I'm not gonna do it. But it would Sock would go first in battle, because yeah, pretty speedy actually. Brick Break, Retaliate, Rock Slide, and Payback. That actually, that worries me a little bit. So I'm gonna have to heal on space. Actually, you know what? I think I can reliably say that Payback won't immediately kill. I think that's fair to assume. Rock Slide obviously won't kill Tree immediately if I heal, obviously. I could test that. I could test. Lamp Oil also has not great defense. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Because like if I switch to Tree, to relying on Sturdy for this, then if it doesn't work out, it takes a bunch of damage. It's not gonna be easy to switch. It's not gonna be great. I think we're gonna have to rely on Space Jam just being bulky as all hell. Alright, show me what you got. Hey, I'll take that. Doesn't feel great, though. But if you're gonna be basically guaranteed to use Retaliate, you could use anything else, because it could get the kill here. Retaliate. Payback, I mean. Payback has 100 accuracy, so low odds that will happen. I'll grant. I think the move here is to go for... what is Tree's defense? Because I know it's good. It's not as good. You do have Energy Root, so, comes down to it. Yeah, let's test out how much Rock Slide does. Oh, sir, do not step on my keyboard. Mr. Sir, would you like lap time? Brick Break. I mean, sure, I guess. This sucks. This really sucks. I'm just gonna try and lure out another... I say another, as I have to use it once. I'm gonna try and lure out a payback. Sir, if you could decide where you want to sit right now. Going in here as if the last used item doesn't exist or something. Oh, do you wanna go in the tree again? Which you were just in a moment ago? Oh, you wanna go for the top. You want the top bunk now. I don't really understand, but I guess I'll accept it. Oh, you know what? He might be going for that, because if I recall, Rock Slide is low accuracy. It might see a better kill with that. Which is funny, because like, when are you gonna use it, you know? Although, does Steel type resist Rock? Because I don't recall, honestly. It resists a lot of things, obviously, but... No, it sure does. It's not super effective. Hey, okay. In that case, I think the best option? Fly. Take that Brick Break. Whew. Okay. How much PP does Brick Break have? I know it's probably a lot, like 15 plus, but... Oh, that's so sad. Oh, that actually really sucks. That sucks real bad, actually. Oh, Mummy. Ability of all time. What a game. That's really funny that I did that to myself. Right, I was gonna check the accuracy on Rock Slide. Let me click it. I love navigating websites on tablet. It always works, is the thing. That's the funny thing about it, is that it just always works. Never any issues. Rock Slide has 90 accuracy, okay. I guess it sees that as still like, I don't know, though. If you're gonna keep using... Brick Break, I suppose I could switch into... a Ghost type, and... Well, it's not like I could heal. Because Payback is still out here. Being annoying. It's incredibly low chance that Tree will actually die, even though, you know, no sturdy, but... Yeah, you know what? I will take, like, just a healing turn here. It sucks, but I'll take it. I'll take him using that on Stock instead of Conkeldurr. For sure. Have contemplated using Spikes, and I was like, oh, that's not gonna be useful when it's only one Pokemon that'll be affected by it. And I was like, you know, it's actually kind of a good time to... No. I think this is the move. Like, realistically... Don't crit, thank you. That was the only situation in which that would have gone wrong. Which, of course, means that it's very likely to happen, but... Hi, Connie! I'm doing that second run of the Elite Four, and my tank fainted in the first battle because I'm very smart, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Conkeldurr has Hammer Arm, Bulk Up, Stone Edge, and Retaliate. So, no Dark-type moves, which is really nice. So I probably want to switch into a Ghost-type here. Especially to deal with... If I go for Mummy so I can take care of Guts, then I can do that funny Wombo combo. And I think that's the best option I got here, especially considering Space Jam is bulky as shit. So I can probably take a Stone Edge if it goes for it. Which is reasonably likely. Can I say also, how fucked up is it that Stone Edge has a high critical hit ratio when it has 100 base power? Like, are you kidding? It wasn't enough that you gave it that high power. I know it's 80 accuracy, but it should be lower. At that rate. Like, that's way too good. I'm not lying when I say I do want to do a Nuzlocke run without using items, but it is going to be hell. Ooh, yeah, okay, of course you're gonna go for Stone Edge. So we're gonna Will-O-Wisp. It's a bad idea when you haven't already mummied, you know? Well, Stone Edge is gonna kill regardless, actually. Unless I... Lol. That's the third use. Third use so far. This could work. This could really work, and it's so funny that it could. Bulk up. Okay, I mean, I don't like that. I really don't like that, but sure. Ugh. I wish I'd done more. Wish I'd killed. Oh, you know what I should do? Not be stupid. That's what. That's 4, I believe. Just gonna use it one more time. I'm gonna go first regardless. I believe. Yeah, 45 speed, which is higher than Space Jam's got. I think it's better to go for the 50% chance of... Yeah. Oh, well. That takes care of it. Okay, sure. If you want to, I guess I'll allow it. Would have been terrifying if you actually did anything. Especially, like... Oh, you know what? I'm fucking stupid. The only attack I could have used is Stone Edge. I haven't even read the dialogue yet. Because I have these things, though. 6960 notes. I'm sure they've all given me that, and I just haven't commented on it. Now, you have become the strongest trainer in this Pokemon League. Lol. Why do you lie every time about this? The statue in the central chamber will take you to the champion's room. Like, do they not count Iris in that? Because surely... They're all going off, like, that Gen 1 mentality of, like, there is no champion yet. Gen 7 as well, I suppose, but... And there's no reason why they should be. We know at this point. I'm so, like, moved to the left here. I've been like this for a couple streams. Oh, you're not having fun, are you? I'm fixing that real quick, though. I'm tucking myself a little lower, apparently. I know how to do this shit. It just sucks because the little bounding box in OBS isn't quite set to the same thing as, like, the bottom row pixels, and the image is so small that I don't know if there's, like, that little bit of transparency showing at the bottom. Anyway. We got some healing to do. And then it's Iris. 1 loss, which sucks! But, you know. It's better than 4. Better than losing at this point, you know? Who do I want to restore PP on? Because I didn't even look at how much others I had, but... How much others? How many? Night Slash, I'm not super concerned about having, but if there's nothing else, then hey. It's a solid move, even though it doesn't have stab. The types that I'm gonna be wanting to have are fighting type, ice type. I don't have that in general, but you know, in theory, could be cool. Dragon type, don't think I have that on anyone. Water type. What else? Ground type. Don't think I have that on anyone. Yeah. Yeah, there's no real use for Night Slash necessarily. I will restore it if there's something else that's super low, but yeah. Shadow Ball, I might as well take that just in case there's something that resists water, like a dragon type, for example. I want the stab. Imagine using it on Crunch here. I just can't keep a Stoutland, apparently. That's like my curse. Talked about that before, but it really is just true. Elixir... Max Other, yeah. Let's, do that for... Shadow Ball. And I'm pretty sure... you were the one who needs the, Elixir most. Yeah, because between Fly and Night Slash, not doing terribly, but also no one is, really. I've been surprisingly conservative with, PP here. Which is good, you know, you don't want to spend too many turns in battle, even though I've been using stall strats. Oh, I can't forget to level everyone up. That would be bad. That'd be very bad. It's only a single level, but, you know. Gonna save state just so, you know, in case I fuck up. Like, realistically, if I did fuck up in this instance, I think I would be nice to myself and allow it, but I don't want to, you know. I'm already allowing myself to do a rerun. Who am I opening with against her? Because she starts with Hydreigon, which has Flamethrower, Charge Beams, Dragon Pulse, and Surf. I think realistically my best option there is to go for... I want to go for Columbo, but obviously Flamethrower is going to make that nasty. Just not a good idea. Best option maybe is just go for something that's not weak to whatever it has to offer. Which is going to be Space Jam, I believe. Probably the best option. Although Lamp Oil X is actually, well, Charge Beam. Because that's electric, isn't it? Yeah. 50 power, no, you know, no stab, but still. Riverdale also isn't weak to anything that Hydreigon has to offer, but isn't very defensive, so it's not the greatest option. Do I need Space Jam for anything particular outside of Hydreigon? No, not really. Not really. Nothing is weak to Ghost, and there's nothing that is, like, strong fighting or normal type move that I'm worried about. Druddigon has Focus Blast, so there is that, but at that point I can just use Lamp Oil and be fine, because it doesn't have, Charge Beam, or, you know, any other electric type attacks, anything like that. So, yeah, I think Space Jam's gonna be the best option, just to go for, you know, I could do, does it even have any physical attacks that would be good for using Burn to negate? It does not. They're all special. Not that that's the main appeal of using Will-O-Wisp on it. It's primarily getting that damage and getting that double damage on Hex that has value in. Yeah, as much as I really want to just wipe out Hydreigon instantly using Columbo, it's not worth the risk of not having Columbo for anything else. Especially like stuff like Aggron and Lapras. I think it's more worth it to just tank it out and pray to God. Do I want to switch any items? Because currently, if I'm tanking with Space Jam, I don't think there's anything that I... Yeah, I think I'm gonna want to also just have high damage. Yeah. It's nice that Hydreigon, despite being a, Dark type, doesn't have any Dark type moves. So I can make this work. Hydreigon is the time to use a tank. It's that and Haxorus. You know? Haxorus is also... Haxorus has Dual Chop. Is that good? I'm pretty sure it is. 40 power, hits twice in a row. 80 power, roughly. No stab. Not the most powerful thing in the world. I'm gonna regret saying that, but you know. The lead up here is so like I said this in my Pokemon White run, but they really make you go through all that after all those fucking fights. Like not like the trainers like running around a lot, but still. The upside to having to do this battle and suffer is that we get to hear the most banging track in the entire game. And also see the cutest outfit in the entire game. I'm gonna get a sip before reading this. Welcome, Challenger! Ow, Jesus, my eyes. I've been waiting for this! No, that's it. I thought you were gonna have a whole speech. She might when I talk to her here. Oh, it's cute that you do, like, side to side here, you know? Side to side is not the right word, but you know, it's like the... Rather than fighting them head on like you normally do. You see the whole little court here, like that. That's cute. We're on equal ground. You know what? I really look forward to having serious battles with strong trainers. I mean, come on. The trainers who make it here are trainers who desire victory with every fiber of their being. They're battling alongside Pokemon that have been through countless difficult battles. If I battle with people like that, not only will I get stronger, my Pokemon will too. We'll get to know each other even better. Okay, brace yourself. I'm Iris, the Pokemon League champion, and I'm here to defeat you. What's she so cute for? But she's so, like, she's, like, trying to get stronger. She is tough as shit. I forgot they did that. Full body portraits. Oh, that hits so hard. She's so cute. And so horrifyingly strong. Space Jam, appropriate name for this setting. I think Will-O-Wisp Hex is gonna be the best option just because we need that damage bad. Because that is equivalent to 100 damage as opposed to 100 power as opposed to 80, which, you know, is good, but like... Yeah. Also, the chip damage, depending on, you know, how this shit goes, she does have 3 heals, which is very fun. See how this does? Depending on how low of a damage roll that was, this could be bad. But if it was a high damage roll, which I would like, the pain of my Pokemon, I feel it too. Literally, best champion design ever. She is so cute. I will never get over it. Like, we'll see if the Gen 9 champion wins me over even more, but Iris is so, like, me-core that's hard to imagine. That was a low roll then. It's 86 and now 78. What to do, what to do? Pray for another low roll, I guess? 86 and 78 from 147. Let me do a little countdown. That's a decent amount of damage, though. 86. 61 damage first time. 78. 69 damage next time, nice. And then... 147 minus 84. Nice roll. Nice and low. 63. So far, 61 to 69. Outside of a crit, I'm pretty well set, and if this is enough to kill, possibly with the burn damage, pretty well set. Yeah, we're fine. Right. Ghost is not very effective against Dark. I mean, that in that case, we didn't really have much we could do anyway, but that's... Hey, respectable amount of damage, and that's, at this point, I can just stall. I can stall until she's down, and I am happy with that. Surf, I mean... Oh, probably saw the kill with the low health. That makes sense. Do I still have a super potion? I don't think I do. I do have a citrus berry. I might as well. How much is citrus berry? I should probably check that before I use it. Well, based on the damage being dealt right now, it'll be fine regardless. I hate that you did that. Like, real quick, Iris, I hate that you did that. I mean, I suppose if I'm gonna, you know, have her use up her heals, it's against someone that I can reliably do this to. I should probably also use Protect here. That'll help me save on potions. Ooh, that sucks. 78, what is that? That is a high roll, so Space Jam will probably be fine, but I'm not gonna bet on that. I forget that, Will-O-Wisp isn't guaranteed. Because I'm used to, like, the moves that just hit the status effect, that kind of thing, being, guaranteed. Not that there's a lot of them. I don't know why I'd be used to that. I guess static. It just makes sense, you know? Fancy, you know, it's reasonable enough. Roll lower, please. It's like, we're fine, but still. How much PP does Dragon Balls have? Not that I'm gonna try and run out of that, but just for reference, at least. It's pretty decent roll. 10 power points. I said the full thing for some reason. So she is probably actually reasonably close to running out of that. Girl, please. What is the accuracy on Will-O-Wisp? I'm not gonna check now because I might be fucking stupid and hit the wrong button, you know. But, it's kind of annoying. Okay, you're out for sure then. Stealth tactics on the very first trainer is not the most amazing thing in the world. 75, right. I especially forget that it's that bad. You know? Oh, actually you do. Oh, saw the kill, right. Wow, I am having some awful luck. I got it the first time, first try. No issue. And yet here we are. Might be out now because he wasn't that low health. Yeah, I think she's out. No more Dragon Pulse. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Protect. And now this should go a little better. Surf still does a decent amount of damage, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Unfortunately, losing out on... Or, losing out. Getting her to run out of her Dragon-type move doesn't do a ton for me. I wish it did. But so it goes. About to use Shadow Ball as if that's what I've been preparing for this whole time with my Hex strategy. It's so sad how little damage that does. Like, I expect it. I know it's coming, but still. It's so sad. And she's gonna use a full restore again after this turn, I think. So this should put her down to red. Yeah, there we go. I'm not gonna risk healing because she might be high enough in red that she might... I'm pretty sure it's like when they're in red, that's like exactly when they do it. But it's not, again, something I want to bet on. Especially since this is a free heal turn anyway. Okay, yeah, it actually is. Okay. Oh, you know what? There's like that rule of like they only use one per Pokemon. I completely forgot about that. No reason why not to protect him this turn. Why? I don't why. I keep using the word why when I don't need to. Not sure what that's about. Aggron! Who did I want to use against Aggron again? Right, Columbo. Fighting type. Right. Oh, but Columbo... Earthquake. That's gonna be a bit of an issue, isn't it? What's Aggron weak to? 4 times fighting, so, you know, that's very cool. 4 times ground as well. 2 times water. I think that's gonna be the way to go. Switch to lamp oil. Yeah, because anything else is gonna be taking a lot of damage. Anything that'd be good against lamp oil? Not really. It's, Earthquake, Double Edge, Rock Slide, and Automatize. Immune to Double Edge, obviously. Earthquake is, you know... actually, does water do... does it take reduced damage from ground? No, I didn't think it did, but... worth checking, you know? I think this is the time to use lamp oil. I don't think... well... Archeops too, but... it'll be fine. It'll be fine. This is worth it. Aggron is also a huge issue, and not having to worry about Double Edge is amazing. Don't you have Levitate too? Water Absorb, right. Can they have Levitate? Because, that might be their other ability. Other one is Cursed Body. Welcome back, Morg. It's Iris time. If you weren't already there for that. Do I want to go for the burn? That might actually be a good idea, but I'd rather go for damage. Unless... I don't want to gamble. I don't want to gamble. I need to get rid of this Aggron. And a miss would be nasty. There we go. No problem. Send out Archeops next so I don't have to switch. Not that it really matters at all, but... okay, Lapras has Surf, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, and Sing. Nothing that Columbo has to worry about. So we're going Columbo. It's easy. I don't want to say this is going smooth because that'll curse me. I'm knocking on wood right now. I don't have a superstition about knocking on wood. I don't think it actually prevent anything. But I think it's good as a psych out kind of thing, you know? Let's see above effect. Sword Stance might actually be good here, but I don't think there's anything else necessarily that Columbo is going to be particularly good against. Because Jordagon has Flamethrower, and we still have to worry about you. Well, it's fine. We're fine. Take our sword, take care of Lapras. Because Lapras could be annoying. Hey, the dodge on Sing. It does have Sing, which is, ugh. Bit of a threat. But Sing, fortunately, has low accuracy. Who knew that a legendary would be really good against a champion? You know, really good in a champion battle. Who could have seen that coming? But Durdagon, again, has Flamethrower, so. Who do I want to use against Durdagon? Rock Slide, Flamethrower, Dragon Tail, and Focus Blast. I think Space Jam is, again, going to be the best option. I just need to heal and... oh, no! Lamp Oil. Resistant to Flamethrower as well. Do it. And also don't have to spend a turn healing. Not the worst thing in the world when Durdagon has... Durdagon has Sheer Force, which is going to be schnasty to deal with, but other than that, not a huge threat. Aside from the fact that it is resistant to water, which is, you know, not great, but at least I have Shadow Ball. Stops me from trying to use Hydro Pump, like some kind of clown, which I might have otherwise. Does Rock Slide have a secondary effect? I think it, yeah, flinch chance. I would be tempted to heal here. But I don't think it's... well, you know what? I'll do it once. I'll test out the damage. Yeah, because we're going to need multiple hits, and I can't really afford to... yeah. I was going to say I might want to go for the kill just because, Lamp Oil isn't necessarily going to be useful against anyone else. Well, Archeops. Yeah. Hi, Lay! Welcome back! Good to see you again. That's not great, also. Can I just say? Not great that that was a low roll earlier. I don't like that. Rock Slide, I think, is low PP. Just off the dome. Yeah, 10. So, possible crit aside, which could always happen because this game kind of hates me. I think the best option here is to just run her out of PP. I mean, even if Lampoil faints here, not having to worry about Rock Slide on anyone else is a huge benefit. Yeah, no, like, literally, I'll take that. I will take that. It sucks for sure, but I'll take it. Ugh. Who do I want to do, then? I think, again, Space Jam is going to be the best option. Because those defenses. Lamp Ball burned out, yeah. If I had to have one crit kill in the entire battle here, I'll take Lamp Oil fainting to that. Would have liked to waste more PP, but still. I'll take what I can get. I think Will-O-Wisp is going to be the best option here. Is Rockslide physical? I believe it is. Yeah, it is. I don't know why it wouldn't be. I'm just so used to... I have such a problem of thinking of physical attacks as being, like, actual physical contact from one Pokemon to another. But that's not necessarily the case. Like, you do sometimes get the, like... They throw a rock at you, and that's physical contact in some sort of way. Indirect kiss. Indirect kiss rules. If they touch the ammo, and you touch the ammo, they touch you. Yeah, that's a big help. For sure. Although, I mean, well, Flamethrower isn't even... It's special. That's fine. Whatever. You get the idea. Still gets... Well, I guess it's not even really relevant for the kill, but that's fine. I'm glad to be done with Druddigon, because Druddigon sucks. Haxorus is a fun switch. Especially considering Space Jam was the one I was going to fight Haxorus with and is now at low health. It's great, you know? Tree is also a really good pull for Haxorus because of the immunity to Earthquake, I believe not very effective from X-Scissor, and as well as obviously Dual Shot. Yeah, Tree, I think, resists everything that Haxorus has to offer. I'll double check that. But yeah, I think double resistance on Bug type. Bug against flying. Yeah. That's actually really good. You're the one. I do want to have Tree for Archeops because that double weakness is real. Is Steel Tip super effective against flying? I think it might be. No, it isn't. I was just like thinking like sword against a bird, you know, you'd think. That's still weak though. What's good against you though? What are you not resistant to? Well, basically everything that isn't like a starter type. Yeah, no, I don't know why I doubted that for a second, as if Haxorus has a secondary type. Yeah, Steel Wing is gonna be the way to go. I should think. Yeah, especially with the defense raise chance. Tanking even more against Haxorus. Especially if it's going to be stacking Dragon Dance. Really nice. Really good to have. And of course it is. Also of note, it does have a Focus Slash. I'm not sure if Mold Breaker works against Sturdy. Because it is, you know, to do with damage that it is dealing to another Pokemon, but... Let's see how much that does with... not too bad. Not too bad even with the single stack of Dragon Dance. which she seems to be satisfied with for some reason, despite how little damage she's dealing. To be fair, with as quickly as she's fainting, that's probably a good idea. At least get some damage out against me. Yeah, actually, I respect that. I'd honestly probably do the same. That it? I'll hone my mind and become one with my Pokemon. Yeah, obviously super effective damage from Rock Slide, but Rock Slide has low accuracy. I recall. Oh, 90 accuracy. Do I want to use that as a lure and then switch into someone else? Because I might. That might be a good idea. It's a good way to avoid acrobatics being used. I don't think anyone resists rock types, though, which is a little... Oh, wait, no, you don't. You're not weak to rock type. Never mind. Keep forgetting that. I just see bird and I'm like, oh no, rocks. Also probably a good option, considering I'm gonna heal and you have sturdy, you know? Honestly, I'm a little surprised she's not, like, the type of trainer to have all girl Pokemon. Like, it kind of fits for her. It would, you know? Ah, well. Bird weak to knife, weak to rock. Yeah, right, like you would think. No, not yet! No, we can fight on! I love her so dearly. I'm so glad I got her Halloween version. I'm so sorry to say this when you're in the chat more. I'm so glad I got her Halloween version in Pokemass. She is so cute. It's unbearable. Oh, okay. Very cool. I did my best, but we lost. First try, baby! First try! I'm upset I couldn't win. But you know what? More than that, I'm happy. I mean, come on. By having a serious battle, you and your Pokemon, and me and my Pokemon, we all got to know one another better than before. Yep, we sure did. Okay, let's go. Yo, where? There's literally nowhere to go from here. Wait, unless... How'd that shit work? Oh, that's a bigger hole than I thought it was. Don't take that out of context. Okay, go on ahead. Hurry! I'm willing to take the victory despite having to do a redo because of the 4 crit kills in 2 fights. I'm willing to take it. As stubborn as I am as a person, I'm willing to take it. So, this room is the Hall of Fame. Your name and your Pokemon's names will be recorded here so these important things will never be forgotten. That you're an excellent and kind trainer, that you're considerate toward your Pokemon and you give them your whole heart, and that your wonderful Pokemon believe in their trainer with all their hearts, and together you have a strength that knows no bounds. Hey, come on. Oh, excuse me. Parfait. To the trainer standing before me, and to the Pokemon at your side, your beautiful bond has grown strong through battle. In order to make this bond an eternal treasure, your names shall be recorded here. I nearly made it through the entire thing. I love also that she's like, come on, guys, let's go. And then she realizes, like, oh, it have to be formal. She is still a child. And I love that for her. She's just baby. No one can blame her. Thank you, Kazik. This is such a gorgeous, like, Hall of Fame screen. All the little backgrounds and everything. I love it. We did it! 32 hours? I win! I was gonna go through all my Pokemon. Hey, great news, guys! I can play on easy mode now! Oh, this is a joy I have not gotten I've not gotten to experience before now. Beating Iris and being rewarded with the opportunity to play on easy mode. I get what they're going for with this. However, it sucked ass. Consider this, it was bad. And they did this with Sword and Shield as well. Yeah, sorry, Kozak. You came in after I won. So sad. But I mean, hey, the VOD. Alright. I was gonna say, they did this with Sword and Shield as well, because you had to unlock sound settings. Anyway. It wasn't post-game, but still. It was still a bad idea. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, this song too. I love this game so much. Despite what it's done to me. Talk about it the other night where you got your shit kicked in. You know, that's fair. That's fair. You can see the other timeline. That never happened, for sure. That was a dream. But a good game. God, Black 2 White 2 just hit. I don't know what else to say. Like, they're just good games. I could go off listing, like, so many good things, but we all know. The sprite animations, all the extra modes like Pokemon World Tournament, the musicals are cute, the movies are cute. But thanks, Kazik. I did it. And we're all counting it. Hey, James Turner. Turner. I can talk. We know that guy. The character designs are so good. Like, I think Gen 5 character designs are my favorite. Because the art style's really good as well. James Turner again. Any of the strats we discussed the other night come into play. I did do, Will-O-Wisp Hex. And I did do, I tried to bait a, I think I tried to bait a, what the fuck is it called? High jump kick at one point. Things ended up working out. Actually, I think I was, like, considering that and didn't ultimately do that. It's all, you know, it's all a mess in my head because I'm stressed. But I did use strategies. I did do some fun swapping during Caitlyn with fucking with her use of Focus Blast and Psychic by swapping between Ghost types and Dark type, which is very fun. I don't think that's something we specifically discussed, but it was fun. It didn't ultimately do a lot for me, because she still has a lot of powerful moves, but it worked out. I can't believe I lost a Pokemon on the very first fight, and then carried through to the end. No other losses. Like, that's especially... That makes me, like, perfectly okay with taking this win. I did! I won! Lee, I won! I had to do a redo. I don't know if you knew about this. I did this... I did the Elite Four last week, and Caitlyn and Chantal both got 2 critical hit, near full health or full health kills on my team. So I gave myself a redo. I allowed it just this once. But I did it. I only had 1 loss. And it was because of me being stupid. But I'll take that. Nuzlocke. Yeah, right? Like, every time. It's like, I know it's like, I forget the term. For when you only notice stuff when you're actually looking for it. But, you know, it's like, you notice crit kills even more in Nuzlocke. But, like, I don't think that ever happened to me in the, like, in just, like, regular playthroughs. Couldn't be me. So true, Kozlik. Also, the CGs in this game, they're sparing, but they're so good. And there's a lot of really cool environment designs. Like, there's the, what's the name of the tunnel in the last little part of the region? The undersea tunnel, you know? In Humalau, you know? That one? That's really gorgeous. I love that bit so much. And there's, like, the... Like, they had a lot of focus on vistas in Gen 5. With all the bridges as well. And, like, the design of the village bridge as well. That's gorgeous. I really love that place. It's just a bridge, but it looks so nice. Like, visuals peak this game. I know that's, like, the most popular opinion in the world, but it's true. What am I looking at? Gonna go sleep? Go get you some sleep. And thank you. There's so much I can gush about these games. Good Pokemon designs, also. I have, a solid number of favorites from Gen 5. Whimsicott and Maractus are two of my favorite Pokemon all time. And, Minccino and Cinccino are two, like, really high up there ones as well. Volcarona, Chandelure, and Haxorus. Yeah, I feel that. Also, I really like Serperior as a starter Pokemon. It's not one of my big favorites, but it's a really nice design. Lilligant? Yeah, Lilligant is so cute. I love it. Swadloon. Can we talk about Swadloon? Swadloon is so cute. No, you can't. Yeah, we can't talk about Swadloon. We can't talk about Swadloon. Clearly, I can't. Swadloon is adorable. Not even low-key. High-key adorable. It's so cute. There's definitely tons that I'm forgetting to mention, but, like, there's a lot of cute Pokemon in Gen 5. There's a lot of really good designs. Welcome home, Parfait. I barely recognize you. Tortuga? I really do like Tortuga. Oh, you know what? Archen, whatever you want to pronounce that as. I really like it. It's adorable. It seems like you've seen a lot and thought about a lot and grown into an adult. Oh, seems like we're about to have a visitor. About to have. You can only have a visitor. I count being at the door as having. Trittlepog, that's fair. That's very fair. Oh, so you're Parfait. My name's Juniper. The one who gave you your Pokedex is my daughter. It's been a long time, Professor Juniper. Has it been that long? I can't remember. Well, that's not really why I came. Parfait, to commemorate your entering into the Hall of Fame, I'm going to upgrade your Pokedex. Actually, because it's so pathetic. Yeah, it's just a pathetic little guy, including the ability and everything. It's so cute. I love it. Reuniclus. Amazing line. Amazing line. I don't know how I managed to forget to mention that one. So good, though. And honestly, just like the Dino line. Cool. Galvantula Puck? Yeah, Galvantula. Joltik. Great Pokemon. It's just a little guy. And I love the design of Galvantula. As a tarantula-liker. Talk on these nuts. I mean... I'll tell you what I upgraded, so why didn't you ask? Well, actually, it's really simple. Register can register all the National Dex Pokemon. Wow, that's amazing. That must be why you and your daughter are Pokemon professors. No. What the fuck? He just installed an update onto my phone. That's not... Mom, that's not... You don't need a degree for that. You don't need a doctorate. Minccino adorable as fuck. Exactly! They're so cute. They're so cute that this is like... I had like a team of 7 Pokemon for my original playthrough of Pokemon White. Because I just like had to include Minccino. I'd already had most of my team picked out at that point. I had to. Wow, you can install Windows Update? You must work at Google. That is what moms are like, actually. Yeah. Flattery won't get you anywhere. Larva's so cute. Yeah, it's just a little guy. Well then, I think I'd best be taking my leave. Listen up. There are still many, many Pokemon in this world. Sometimes Pokemon attack each other for food. Don't tell me that. Sometimes they help one another. They protect each other's places. I'd be happy if you think about things like that while looking at the Pokedex. He left. Oh, that's right. Parfait, I have a present for you too. Amogus is a Gen 5 Pokemon. True. No matter what you do, your time is yours and your Pokemon's alone. I would normally be offended by receiving max revives, but by defeating the Elite Four, I've broken the Nuzlocke curse, so they work for me now. So decide what you want to do for yourself and do it. I enjoy my own time in my own way too. Hey, my sis has something she wants to tell you. Parfait? My Purloin. It evolved, but thank you very much for finding it. There's more, right? Parfait? These days I've been having dreams about a Pokemon called Zoroark. He was calling your name, Parfait. I don't really get it, but I hear that Zoroark from her dreams is on Victory Road. That's what she wanted to say. Be seeing you. Wow, crazy. Oh, almost forgot. Congrats on becoming the champion. I called it. You've got good instincts. I like that we didn't even, like, apparently have, like, any sort of celebration for me becoming a champion that he would have attended. Because I would hope that I can assume that he would have attended such a thing. You know. Then again, he didn't invite me over to, you know, or even, like, video call me when he was giving his sister back her Pokemon. Despite that we grew up together. And are practically family. Not that I'm salty about that or anything. Not at all. Muna and Mishrana, yeah, they're so baby. May bugs safely land on everyone. I forgot about that. Yeah, the monkeys are so cute. I also like Panpour and Simipour the most. They're just cute. What? Congratulations! Wallpapers were added to commemorate your victory against the champion. I think it would make more sense to phrase it as to commemorate your becoming the champion. Like, what? Emolga's so cute though. Emolga's so baby. Those designs hit every time. I am gonna put you into the quote-unquote dead box. Just to have, you know, record that. But, like, I mean, I'll take this. It's like second ever game I've Nuzlocked. And, 11 deaths. Like, I'll take that. That's enough to feel some level of confidence to guide Seer through, Nuzlocke of Black and White. Surely. Getting better, getting smarter, maybe, possibly. Legend is easily one of their favorite, top 3 favorite grass mons of all time. That's so fair. It's such a good design. How do you feel about, Hisuian? Because I personally, I think we've talked about this before. But, I don't like it as much, but I think it's still really cute. So I enjoy it. Do you not like Hisuian? Aw. Fair enough. Yeah, losing the dress is, like, kind of weird. It, like, exposing the body shape gives it, like, this weird silhouette that I'm not too into as a design, but I think it's cute enough that it's still, I still like it. And I think it's an interesting angle to take with Lilligant, but I can respect it. Torterra and Cordeli. That's so fair. That's so fair. They're both such good designs. They're such good Pokemon. Also a big fan of both of them. Cordeli used to be my favorite fossil Pokemon before Aurorus came out. Aurorus was just too good. But I still really like Cradily. Meganium? Yeah, good pick. Meganium is so cute, though. Meganium is one of my favorite starters, and part of that is just that it stays cute through the entire line. It's got a good first stage, it's got a good second stage, it's got a good final stage. So you went in the opposite order for, like, compared to me. Same taste. Very fair. Very, very fair. As much as this was a short stream, I did do the thing, and I do have an appointment tomorrow that I gotta get to at a semi-reasonable time. Semi-reasonable-ish. And I gotta get some food in me before I even get to sleep. So, we're gonna see if we can find someone to raid, and thank you for the Hydra in the stretch. And the recommendation to sleep? Recommendation / command. Yeah, you never actually... You never actually went to sleep, did you? Funny how that happens. I can't say anything to you because I've done that as well. Sometimes you get wrapped up in a conversation. You are the drunk. Or having a combo. Yeah, that's the thing. It's very fair. So, thanks for sticking with me through an entire other Nuzlocke run. Hold the fuck on. Look at this fucking guy in the back right. Look at the bald dude. Look at him. Look at his fucking sprite. Look at what the, like, whatever you want to call the 3D engine with the sprites in this game did to it. Okay, anyway. Good to see who's online. And, for now, Nuzlocke plans are I'm gonna do Soul Link with Seer starting on Saturday. Not 100% sure how much we're committed to bidding that versus just using it as practice. I've never played a Souls game. I don't really have the technical skill, if I'm being entirely honest with myself, to do it. They seem neat. But I don't have good reaction speed or anything like that. Which is a bit of a problem with that genre. Oh, right, the co-op mod. Hell yeah. Alright, who is up? Yeah, since I am gonna be doing Scarlet Violet Nuzlocke, probably, like, close after release, like, the day after, most likely. I'm probably not gonna start a new run until after we're done with that. Probably. We'll see what I do. I might try one day. If they go on sale for real cheap, which they probably will once we get to the Black Friday sale on Steam, I might try that. Oh, let's play an Ultra Kill. As long as she's not about to end, which I'd imagine probably not, just still pretty early for, yeah, hour in. Yeah. And speaking of Swadloon, she's got some on her table. We're gonna go do that. Yeah, I will consider it. I will consider it. I'll wishlist them. You know what? I'll do it. Just so I don't forget about this. Alright. Oh, do you have any recommendations on which one to start with before we go? Because that would be nice. I would probably want to do an older one just so I could get it for cheaper, because I might not, you know, play it a lot if it turns out that it's just not for me. But, yeah. Regardless, I'll keep a lookout once Black Friday rolls around. So that's actually coming up pretty fast. Huh. I was treating that like it was a while away, but here we are. Yeah, either way, we're gonna go say hi to Liz, who's playing some Ultra Kill. Feel free to just mention in the Discord if you have anything and we already have raided. That's probably actually more reliable for making sure I remember to look at it, as opposed to a Twitch chat. Well, whatever. We're gonna go say hi. Bye, have a good night. Get some rest if you need it. second time zone, I'll see ya. Bye.